Hey guys, Ryan here, and today we're bringing you a video in the Type 59-2 on Kitimat. It's going to be a standard battle, and the matchmaking's going to be fairly balanced, I think. A lot of tier 8s, a few tier 9s, and some tier 10s. We have one more tier 10 than the enemy, they have two extra tier 9s, so overall I think pretty well balanced. I'm in a platoon with Curtis, who's also in his Type 59-2. And this game's going to be about mistakes. A few days back, I uploaded a video in the Patriot where I made a mistake and got shit on for it. In this game, I'm going to make lots of mistakes and still actually get a decent result. But then, every time you have that kind of game where you make a lot of mistakes and get a decent result, at least in my case, I can't help but think about what the result could have been had I actually not made said mistakes. And that's the point of these things. Making these videos, I can look back at them, realize the mistake I make, and try and avoid them in the future, so that I won't have to think about how the result is. I'll be able to see what the result is like if I don't fuck up. Me being me, though, that's not really going to happen. I make lots of mistakes, I'm sure we all do, but I just like to play quite it's hard to change how I play, if that makes sense. I've gotten better over the years, but I still like to have that aggressive play style when I can. So, tier 10 game, my tier 8 medium, I want to be kind of on the front line of the fight. Try to snipe the STG, I unfortunately miss. And as you can see, a lot of our team's barely moved from spawn yet. Hit the SG and I get the tracking shot on him. Curtis unfortunately went the 1-2 line. 1-2 line is quite important, but I feel like this spawn had a bit of a disadvantage going there. And a lot of the enemy tanks did actually go there, including their medium tanks. In terms of like the Action 10, who has unfortunately just killed Curtis. Now, I'm out of a bit of trouble in a moment. I've got heat loader because of a 257 I tried shooting at earlier. One of the most pain in the ass tanks to pan when you're in a tier 8 tank. Or a tier 7, God forbid. Get a shot into the E75 and get some assistance for it. And now the 257 is actually using the dead tank as hold down cover. And that means I'm kind of fucked at this moment. I'm going to try and Cupola snipe. That actually looked like a pretty decent shot, but apparently missed. 0.34 actually on this tank, which is pretty nice. But unfortunately, this is going to be too hard a shot for me to hit. I'm going to keep trying though, because there's not really much else I can do with him sat there looking at us. I mean, you see I'm looking there, I'm thinking, can I overmatch his turret? Is that what that red pen indicator is? A bit like an IS-3. It doesn't overmatch, but I'm not sure if that means you can't get overmatched if I just missed. Our team finally deal with him. And I'm going to go back to APCR and go back round. Now, 279A. With our heavy tank going round, I'm going to go with him. And when I see the 279A turns turret, that was a shit shot by me. That could have been an extra 400 or so damage. Now I'm going to auto-lock. I'm going to try and get behind him and shoot him in the ass. Another terrible shot by me. The 279A wasn't even looking at me, so I could have taken the time to aim that. So that's another 800 damage I could have potentially had from shit shots. As I said, the 257 wasn't really a shit shot. He was in a good position, but those were two damaging shots I could have had that were on me. So far, I'm on 750 damage and 1,000 assistance with 490 blocked. I could have taken that snapshot, I suppose, not fully aimed and seen if I could have hit him. The batch of artillery kills that stone cold I was aiming at, and this whole game is actually going to feature... I said it was about mistakes, but also, part of the reason I'm showing this game is because of that batch of artillery player. Like, he actually cheered me up this game, which I never thought I'd say about artillery, but you'll see why in a moment as to why he cheered me up. But that artillery player is quite funny, I like him. So I'm retreating to base, because I know a lot of them are actually heading back to our base as we speak. And I know the Action 10 and the Dragon were down the side of the map, mainly just because I know they were at the side of the map that killed Curtis. Now, I'm going to get this Dragon a bit of a crossfire because he's shooting our TD in the ass. and I'm hopefully going to be able to make the Dragon realise his mistakes. Snapshot him. He's going to start running. And we are currently being capped out. And the enemy still have an artillery, and we've got a few tanks in awkward positions. And I tried to auto-lock the Dragon again. And now we're going to get to the point where it's time to try and decap. Action 10, not the most well-armoured vehicle. I hit his side instead of his upper hull, which means I fucking bounced. So that was another bit of damage I could have had if I just aimed a little bit. Dragon fires hashing me, E50 hits me. Now look at the minimap, and look who's behind me. So, I'm thinking about this Action 10 and Dragon. I don't want to go too far out because I want to be able to back up around cover. The Action 10's going to come. We're going to exchange shots, but we have the same alpha, so it's not too bad. And now, just to my left, Batshot Artillery's going to come round, shotgun the Action 10. I'm going to put another shot in. I don't know why the Action 10 isn't firing, if he's ammo racked or something. And the Batshot is actually going to finish him off. So the Batshot's just running around with me. Big help there, actually, against the Action 10, because although we have the same alpha, the Action 10 has more DPM and more hit points than me, so we probably would have won that fight. Also, with the introduction of that Batshot Artillery, the Dragon fucked off, which is always nice. Missed that shot because I didn't fully aim it like a tit, so that's another bit of damage I could have had. I'm not going to ignore him because I think the team are going to kill him before I reload. Then I shoot on the move, and I actually managed to hit him, so, you know, RNG doing what it does best. And now this is Type 59 2. I'm pretty sure he's going for me because I'm a one-shot, and he was trying to secure the kill. Thankfully, he was also a one-shot, and I was able to finish him off. And now there's just the Dragon, who's platooned with the Defender, and the enemy artillery left. So, even though I'm a heavy tank player, this is one of the moments I'm grateful to be in a medium tank, because obviously this is a very large map. If I was in KV5, for example, I would not be having much fun right now, trying to get to the other side of said map. But this is where mediums come in, and why I like medium tanks like Type 59 2. Yes, the KV5 has more side armor, so it can side scrape easier, but this thing still has plenty of side armor to side scrape everything in the game. But I've also got the speed to move around the map as needed. It's kind of why I fell in love with mediums like the T62A and this and the, what is it, the T54. I don't need really thick side armor to side scrape, I just need the side armor to be thick enough, and that way I can still have mobility. So I've gotten to the other side of the map. Jumping out of this ridge, going to try and spot. I need to be kind of wary because I'm a one-shot for everyone, basically. Artillery gets spotted. I'm pretty sure by our artillery. I'm going to put a shot into him, and then I'm going to leave him for our arty to take care of. Because I have faith in artillery to do so. Unfortunately, the AMX takes the kill. I would have quite enjoyed our artillery to get that. But don't worry. My team's Batshot is not done yet with the kills. So, defending the base at a kind of last stand moment, we've got the platoon of the Dragon and the Defender. I'm going to come round, get a nice shot into the side of the Defender, damaging his ammo rack. I had a heat loaded there, I've loaded back to APCR now. Waffle comes up, which scares the Dragon back from pushing me. And now, I'm going to go push the Defender, let's keep an eye on where the Dragon is. Obviously I'm quite scared because I'm a one-shot, so I don't want to just go around here, but the artillery on our team has no such fear. And just comes racing round the corner. I think the Dragon was trying to get a shot in at the artillery, and before I reload, the artillery is actually going to be able to shotgun the Defender as well. So, that artillery came and put 2 shots into an Action 10 at point blank range, which helped me, and then came and dealt with a Defender. So, he cheered me up that game. It was pretty funny watching him run around, so big shout out to him. 110,000 profit, 3,300 damage, 1,000 assistance, 2 kills for the first class. The sad thing is, if all those shots I fucked up had hit, the ones that I misaimed, that could have been my ace, because I've still never aced this thing. Good news is, though, I like playing this tank, and I'm sure I'll ace it eventually. I'm getting some decent results in it. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.